Alex, you cared so deeply about your pitchers, right? And getting a game plan with them. How do you hit 49 on top of that?
I don't know
how.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I really don't. That's what's like the marvel about his season, and everyone, talking about a historic season. We're talking about the MVP race, that in order to beat Judge, you need to have a historic season. Well, Cal's having a historic season, and while I was figuring out, okay, what are we going to do this morning? I get the text from Capalbo yesterday after he hit the 2 home runs. We got to do Cal Raleigh.
Have to.
And because
we owe it to him.
We owe it to him. The history portion of what he's doing is huge, and this guy's been so big for Seattle, and a big reason why they're in the mix this year.
Simple move, too.
Yeah, and he made some nice adjustments, and we're going to get into the adjustments, especially from the right-handed side, to see how this has basically become. He's not just a left-handed power hitter, but right-handed. Now he's facing Lopez here, not wasting no time.
Oh.
Heater. You can't throw heater down the middle the way Raleigh's been going this year. He was all over that fastball to tie the record for most by a catcher. And that tremendous swing. Now, guy on second base, first pitch changeup. Raleigh has a plan going in. When you got a guy on second base, that guy, the pitcher's probably going to go off speed early in the count. He was ready for it, hangs it, and was ready to pounce. Breaks the record. This was a great scene in Seattle, just like giving him the love. His teammates had to push him out of the dugout. But I wanted to get into the right-handed swing here, just because he struggled a bit. Looking at the boards here from the right-handed side, look at those first few years as a right-handed hitter compared to this year as a right-handed hitter, the average. And the home runs, look, he had 20 home runs. He's got almost 20 in this year.
from the right side.
But 20 home runs between 21 and 24, 19 already this year from the right side. So there was some big adjustments that Cal Raleigh made right here, year to year. Last year, really struggled from the right side, had a hard time against left-handed pitching, to the point where he was almost thinking maybe I should just hit left-handed. And so I wanted to get into the swing a little bit from the right side, because he did close up a little bit like you were talking about what Pasquantino did. He did it too. Now the side angle here though.
It's gotten more athletic.
More athletic, and as we keep going, let's a couple of clicks here. You're gonna see, pause it.
He's a tapper in place.
He is in place, but here, getting into his back hip a little bit more, a little stronger. Here, a little weaker on the backside. It almost looks like here, as we keep going a little bit farther, right there, pause it. It's almost like he's hitting off of something on the right side here. Like if he's on a board, or like there's a wall there. Here, it's a little soft on the backside. Keep going, pause. Better separation between his hand and his front foot. Here he's drifting. You can see he's almost already off his backside. Here he's still on his backside in the back hip. Now let's keep going a little bit more. At contact right there. Look at the front side, hitting stiff front side. He's already off his front side, out in front, breaking the front knee. So much more powerful here on this year than he was even back in 2022, to where right-handed now, it's almost becoming his strong side. But passing Sal Perez, who had an incredible season.
Hey,
Lopez,
Avilito.
you saw this guy.
Oh, I watched it, man. It was every day.
And I mean,
it's Ricky Martin on steroids.
And he's a gorgeous man too. But Johnny Bench, I mean, these are the guys he just passed. And you're talking about kind of legends, at least for backstops, for catchers. Guys that I looked up to. Mike Piazza, my favorite catcher, one of the best offensive power hitting catchers of all time, one of the greatest OPS seasons that we saw in '97 from Piazza. So this is who he's chasing. Mickey Mantle. Most homers by a switch hitter. Most homers by a switch hitter, 54. Mickey Mantle's got, so he's creeping up on that. And then the next thing, Ken Griffey Jr. is next up on the list. Most homers by a Mariner in a single season. Look at these numbers by Griffey, though. Unbelievable. 56. That's what he's got coming up. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Can you imagine going to bed every night during the season?
He's sleeping good. But I wanted you guys to hear this from Logan Gilbert, though. This is something that came in because this is what it's all about for me when it comes to a battery and a catcher's-pitcher relationship and what he means to the team. Let's run it.
He's the type of player and person that, this is who you want it to happen to, that kind of stuff. Works harder than anybody, gets banged up more than anybody. You saw I gave him a couple today on some of those 0-2 pitches, and he doesn't say a word. He's just great player, great person. It's the kind of guy that it's really easy to root for him.
Now, that to me, that's everything right there. Regardless of what's going on in the field, Cal Raleigh this whole season has been trying to push it away from him. The attention, the accolades that he's doing, he can care less about this. He would basically just throw it all away for the opportunity to play in the playoffs and win a World Series. He's unselfish. He doesn't like this attention, but obviously it's warranted because of the season he's having. But to hear that from your pitcher,
yeah.
And the reaction that you have from your teammates, like that says it all to me right there as far as like what this guy means in the clubhouse.
What do you think?
I'm rooting for it as a catcher. Like, I want to see it happen. It's hard to not say, like, I was always like, it's Judge. But to do what he's doing at the position, I think when you take it all in context, it's hard not to go there.
They win the division, I think that would certainly help them. It's an old school way of thinking, but why does that
but look,
it jumps out at me and it shouldn't.
But he's going to get on a run. Trust me. He's scuffled a bit since the break. Wear and tear a little bit, but he's going to find like a 10 to 2 week stretch in these last 30 games where that average, I think, is going to creep up just a little bit. He's going to go on a run where it's like, he's going to throw out 2 or 3 hits.